What's up everybody, Simon here. I've done some webcam reviews and I'm going to continue doing some because there's just such a demand for webcams nowadays. Now I've done a review of the Logitech 4K Brio on the channel. Check out that review. It's gotten a good amount of praise. I've also done a Logitech C922 review recently. It's a more affordable 1080p version at 30 frames a second. But then I want to go ahead and see what can we get with a more affordable Logitech. This is the C270 HD webcam. This webcam is 720p with a 55-degree viewing angle, so it's not as a wide-angle view, but it's really affordable. It's a lot smaller, so you could carry it with you. We're going to go ahead, unbox it, and review it here on this channel. I will also do a comparison of all three webcams. I will talk directly into each webcams, show you the low light from the 4K to the C922 and then the C270. I will use the microphone of each webcam so you could see which one works for you. Now, I am recording on a professional A6400 vlog camera, so the quality of this video is going to be potentially better and you'll be the judge. Again, in low light, as you could see when I turn the lights off, this camera does not do well. So we'll see how the C270 and the other webcams such as the Logitech 4K Brio and the C922 adjust to the light. So as I pop the light back on, let's go ahead and unbox this. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed to Tech Visibility, please do so. Please show us the biggest favor that you could do for us is like this video, share it, and turn on your notification bell. Also check out techvisibility.com for the latest product news and reviews. Let's get into this unboxing and review. Okay, so the C920 webcam, pretty simple. It says HD video calls. On the back, this is where it has the widescreen 720p format, 55-degree viewing angle. I'm gonna get my trusty box cutter, and it's easier to actually cut from the bottom, I noticed on this particular packaging. So just opens up, and I did that. Of course, you could open it from the top with the tab as well to your preference. Now the camera slides out, nothing inside. Looks very similar. It is a lot smaller than the C922 or even the Logitech Brio in terms of size, so that's neat. There's plastic wrapping, USB-A cable. It's a pretty long cable. The shrink wrap on this removes like so, and this part just comes on down. Now it doesn't weigh that much either. That's what I love about the C270. Very simple stand, not really a tight hinge. I don't know if that'll make a difference sitting on top of your screen or wherever you put it. Now notice there is no mount to mount this, say, to a tripod like the C922 came with a tripod mount. There's no section where you could screw that on here, so this has to go on top of your monitor, which is not bad. But let's see how this works. And I'm going to be obviously recording from the front. I do have the C270 right here, which I'm going to go ahead and put up on the monitor, and then I got the Logitech 4K Brio up there, and then the C922, and we're going to compare all three. Okay guys, so here I am. I'm recording from the C270. I'm adjusting it a little bit. This is the C270 audio. First thing I want to note, if you have the C922 or the 4K Brio, you want to get the Logitune software. That will update both those cameras. The C270 doesn't have that option, so there's no zoom on it. There's no color variances or color adjustment options. The Brio will allow it, but the C270 will not. So it's pretty basic. And here is how it sounds. Here's how it looks. I'm going to try to adjust it a little bit or position it. Maybe I'm out of center, so I will try to get in more center of it. Again, here's how I am on the professional camera, which is recording the A6400 with lots of light. Here's me turning off the light, and that is the best that the C270 will do in a low light setting. Now watch this guys, we're gonna go ahead and switch this over from the C270 to the C922, and you're gonna see a difference. So I'm gonna turn on the light back on, and with the light on, we're back onto the C270. This is how it looks. Check out how the C922 will sound and how much better it is in a low light setting. I think it's incredibly different. So here we go. Okay, so I just switched to the C922. The lights are on. This is how the C922 looks. I feel like the quality is much better. Now with the C922, it has the Logitech. I could actually do a zoom in and you could see that it zoomed in on my face without me doing anything. This is the sound of the C922 as well. The camera is recording. There's a little bit of flickering. I'm not sure why that is, whether it's from my power source. I'm gonna unplug the C270, but it still has that flickering, so I'm not sure what that is. But this is the sound quality of the C922 Pro. You could zoom in, there are color adjustments, there's autofocus, you can make it brighter, you can make it blossom, original. There's lots of things that you could do in the Logitech option, including zoom, so it's really neat. Hopefully you guys like it. It has the 2 microphones on there. I like the C922. Okay guys, so here in the C922, let's turn on that low light setting so you could see and determine for yourself which webcam is a lot better. We did the C270 light setting earlier and that did not work so well. Here's the C922. So let's see it. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the lights. And as you could see, the C922 does a much better job in a low light setting than the C270. This is me recording on the C922 low light setting. This is how the professional camera looks on the low light setting in comparison to the C922 color adjustment. Again, with the Logitech, you could zoom in as much as you like as well. I think it's a big leap from the 270 to the 922. Now let's compare it to the Logitech 4K Brio. And finally, we're gonna go ahead and do a normal review on the Logitech Brio 4K in both low light. And you're gonna go ahead and see the difference between the C922, the Logitech Brio, and the unboxing that we've done with the C270 here, which in my opinion didn't do so well with low light settings. So let's see if the Brio is substantially better. All right, so here I'm doing the Brio recording with lights on. This is how the Brio sounds. This is how I look. Now I'm zoomed in. I could obviously zoom out, and this is kind of the quality of the zoom on this camera. It's pretty good because it's a 4K camera again. So you're able to determine the zoom and you can zoom in a lot more in a natural way. So I hope this sounds well in terms of the recording quality. This again is the Logitech Brio. It's my favorite camera. If you could splurge money, do so. But let's check out the low light setting on the Brio, and this is how it looks with the Logitech Brio. So the Logitech Brio, in my opinion, is probably the best low light camera there. It looks very natural, very smooth. My movements are a lot smoother. It's my favorite camera. I think the C922 is great as well. I'm excited to compare another 4K camera to the Brio in the next video, but you've got a comparison now between the C270, the C922, and now the Logitech 4K Brio. You make the decision which is best for you. And turning on the lights, that's how I look. So there you have it, folks. This is the C270. It was plugged into my monitor. It is a nice camera. And overall, I think the C270 is pretty good for a setting where you have a lot of light. It sounds okay. I probably would not buy this camera for myself for any video conferencing, considering your job's on the line. I would opt for the C922 and the 4K Brio if you can. I hope you enjoyed this review, unboxing. If you did, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out techvisibility.com for the latest product news and reviews. Thank you for watching.